Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Seth and welcome back to another video, folks. Once again in Diablo 2. And of course I'm playing this game because I did try and play a bit of Ark, and funny thing happened. So Ark has, or Wildcard has released a update of some sort, which means that normally you have to update your game and everything and all that, update the servers and all. Done all that, but there seems to be some sort of problem with the update because it seems to be affecting some games. So in my case, my game isn't communicating with my server, and as far as I understand it, I have to wait for Studio Wildcard to do a rollback of some sort. I don't know what that means, so this might take a while until that happens. I have no other choice but to play other games, and in which case, of course, this time around it will be Diablo. So the way I'm planning this out, I'm playing the game basically by myself at this point in time, and obviously we'll also be doing some streaming. At least that is the plan. And it's most likely that the gameplay, so to speak, during the stream will be a bit more advanced than the video itself. And so what's happened there would probably be something along the lines of I've played the game, recorded the videos, scheduled them say 3-4 days after, and before the videos come out, I stream the game. So basically when I do stream, it will be a bit more advanced than the videos coming out over the weekend. So of course this is one of the videos I intend to release over the weekend. It's kind of sad. I did want to continue with the mutations on the Shadowmanes and all that stuff, but unfortunately it is what it is. Nothing much I can do there apart from just wait it out and hope that the rollback or fix or whatever they do happens fairly soonish. It would be nice. I think I would have liked to probably have streamed a bit of Ark, but hey ho, it is what it is. And so what we're doing now is we're playing this quest where we have to go into the Claw Viper Temple and do something with the shrine. Now I'm not quite sure where to go and what to do with this, or what I'm looking for. We're looking for the Valley of Snakes. We're currently in the Lost City. Now there is a little hole right there, so I wonder if that's it. I will be exploring that in a while, but first things first, I want to see the environment. That also gives me a bit of a chance to maybe get a bit more experience, or maybe a level or two. We don't know. I don't know. It'd be nice to get another level or whatnot, but hey ho, it is what it is. And that is one of my sayings, by the way. It is what it is. Oh, we've got to deal with poison right now. Oh, they're throwing poison jars, poison bottles, poison. Yeah, they're throwing poison at me. That's not nice. They should keep that to themselves. Definitely want to pick up that amulet. I think I'm going to be a bit more cautious as to what I pick up, and probably not try to pick up as much stuff. Alright, I've been doing this for quite some time now. It's been mostly an hour. I've been running around left, right, and center, and I haven't found that Viper Claw Temple thing that we're supposed to be looking for. Ah, this is what I'm looking for, the Valley of Snakes. So it should be somewhere in here. I literally have explored the map over and over again. That area, just did not see this little angle right here. So this is one thing that I guess you have to be careful for when you do look for it. It is like a little thing attached to the what's it called again, the Lost City or whatnot. And this is a temple right here. So I guess, I mean, if you look at the mini map, which is in the upper left corner, it's not all that big. It's just a little dangly thing off the main map, if that makes sense. Like just a little thing on the side there, easy to miss. And I've missed it so many times. I was beginning to become a bit frustrated. I mean, I did Google search it and everything, but obviously the maps are a bit random, so not much help there. Okay. So we're fighting these guys, and the snake people, I guess, are called Salamanders, and I know this because I read on Google while I was trying to figure out what I'm doing. Right, picking up the gold. You'll see that I will be breaking a lot of stuff, but probably not picking up a lot of things. Now, I do have a good amount of gold, which is kind of good for me. So hopefully that should last us a while. I really hope that I don't end up blowing it on something. I don't even know what a death would cost. I know that they cost money in the game. I don't understand why, but hey ho. And I somehow teleported through the door, but that's fine. Ooh, there's a blue guy there. Yes, so Bone Warriors and Guardians right there, and Claw Viper. Okay, so these guys are Claw Vipers then? Oh, he did. He did. I mean, I didn't really need that, but I don't know why I picked it up. Right, okay, so let's do some exploring here. I don't know how big this temple is. I do know there are multiple levels, I think 2 levels. So we're going to be exploring this, see if we can get any good loot. We're always looking for good loot, especially if it is rare items that we can find. Okay, so I don't even know where to go right now. It's kind of like a 3-way system, and I'm running out of space. So I need to figure out something for all the things I've got there, somehow to... the stuff that I want to keep, and I'm kind of storing them for other characters and classes I may play with, and I think that's the idea, but I have a feeling I should probably look at selling some of the stuff, because I've got loads of stuff and not enough inventory space. So that is a bit of a problem there. There's loads of jars here to break. Oh, I did aggro that guy right there. Oh no, I killed him.
I can't carry it.
Oh right, there's another one of these guardians that summons skellies. Right, loads of potions right here. I've got plenty of potions, so I'm not going to pick up anything unless it's good. Unless it's jewelry and I want to see what it is. Okay, so I explored everything. Giant map, nothing important. Basically, that's what we got. And so this is the 2nd level of the temple. I'm not sure what to expect, so I am proceeding with caution. Loads of zombies. Trying to stay out of the poison as well. You don't really want to get poisoned too much. A little bit of poison never hurt anyone, but you never know. You don't want to overdo it, you know. Everything with moderation. Ah, there's something up there. And something down here. Right, I'm just going to start blowing stuff up. And we got a level. We got a wand as well. So I don't know what wand that is, but I'll definitely grab it. Oh. That was it. Okay, the room doesn't seem that big. Right, so that's a necro wand. Let's have a look. Corpse explosion, that's pretty good. That's a decent improvement to corpse explosion. That is actually one of the better abilities that the necro has, to be honest. So definitely worth keeping the wand. Of course, I'll have to level up my necro. Yo, things are blowing up. And there's a whirlwind thingamabob.
Who would have thought that such primitive beings could cause so much trouble?
I mean, if they were primitive, how did they build the temple? How did they do magic? I guess they were primitive if you say so. I'm the Viper. So, okay, fair enough. Okay, so it turns out that the Viper combined with the staff make a heroic staff. Where am I going? I'm going this way. We got some stuff to sell. So get rid of the garbo that we don't need.
You did well in destroying the Claw Vipers. We are all glad to see the sun return to its former glory. I've been researching the old
I thought you finished talking.
trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Viserai summoner, Horizon, built his Arcane Sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rasha's tomb. If you could find Horizon's sanctuary, I'm sure that it would hold some clue as to the tomb's location. Though I doubt Horizon is still alive, you must proceed with caution. There's no telling what could be waiting inside.
I don't know, demons, maybe?
Lord Jaren, he asked that I send you to him.
Okay.
Perhaps he knows of a secret entrance or the like.
Alright, we'll do that in a bit.
Greetings.
Okay, so
When the troubles began here,
what have you got to say?
I allowed terrified harem guilds to join me within the safety of the palace. All was fine until one night. Screams echoed up the stairwells from the harem. My guards arrived to find the poor girls being slaughtered by a merciless band of hell-spawned demons. My brave guardsmen tried to push the demons back into the mysterious rift from which they came. Ever since, my men have fought a losing battle. Demons have continued to pour through the rift into the palace. Ultimately, I hired Graze and his mercenaries to help protect the rest of my fair city. Drognan believes that the Arcane Sanctuary lies buried underneath this palace, since Lutgalain occupies the site of an ancient Vigeri fortress. My palace is open to you now. Take care.
Alright, is that all it took? Just defeat loads of monsters and everything just to get into your palace and defeat some more monsters? Fair enough, I guess we'll take it.
Welcome to the palace.
Ah, now you let me in. Hey, you didn't used to let me in. So this palace isn't all that big, you know. I'm just saying. I mean, not that I'm judging. Ooh. Okay, so we're now underneath the palace, I'm guessing. I mean, there's nothing as far as I can see. Oh, okay, we got some staircases. So let's see what's down. Okay, I mean, still, why would you have levels underground? I suppose it'd keep it cooler in the desert and stuff, and it'd be fairly well insulated, maybe. But I do feel like the palace at the top, at least, is quite tiny, and then it just probably gets a lot larger underneath, which makes no sense. Unless it's like a buried pyramid type of thing. So I'm just looking at the quest that I still have active. And I just noticed the music as well is a bit, interesting. Not that I dislike it. It's interesting. In a good way. I like the fact that there's... I feel like R&B type of thing. Okay, so there's a lot of blood as far as I can see down here. I mean, do you know what? This would stink. I mean, you've got corpses putrefying, got blood. The smell of blood is already... I mean, it's not a pleasant smell if I'm honest. Ah, hello. Did not see you there. You definitely surprised me, sir. Alright, we're gonna go this way. And we got some skeletons, I can see that. I mean, the glowing hand is a bit of a giveaway. Oh, neat. And, I mean, there's a bit of a mess here. And I'm also noticing that my mana is now draining really quick. So, mana potions for the win. Okay, so I've gone quite deep. As you can see, we are on the palace level 3. So, yeah, 3 levels we had to do. Okay, I was wondering how this worked. I wonder where this takes me. I mean, he's had this all this time underneath his palace and he didn't know that.
This place actually distorts reality.
Really?
Fascinating.
I mean, I like the background. Very... I mean, yeah. I do like the background, if I'm honest. I do like the whole galactic astronomy type of deal going on. Waypoint. Yep, definitely want that. I'm not going to leave that one behind. Might come in handy. So, we've got 4 ways to go. We're going to take the top one, which is... Oh, there we go. We're fighting some of these Hill Clan folk. Oh, I just realized. Just look at how the path is. I can see. I now see what you meant by distorts reality. Check this out. So look over over here. So technically we're underneath, but then if we go all the way to the top, we're on top. But at the same time, we're on the same level, which is really interesting. Like, look. Check this out. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I can't go down here because technically we're on top, but we're also technically at the same level. It's really interesting. I did want to try and compare the new graphics or the updated graphics for the game with the old graphics. Oh, we have these guys. And it'd help if I didn't miss. I'll pick that up, might as well. So right now my mercenary is not really useful to me because he's just getting lost. Okay. Hey. So I think I might be in the right direction. I have actually explored all other 3 options, so this is the last option that I have. But I am seeing these really red gate I mean, have to be in the right direction because the other ones yielded nothing. Do you know what? These gates really do remind me of Heroes Might and Magic. Like, on the map, there were these types of gates that you could go through. Some of them were one-ways, others were like two-way gates. Another good game that I grew up with that was really decent. I still play it now and again. I think I made a video a while back about it. I haven't touched it since, but still a good strategy game. Definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely enjoyed playing it when I made that video. Oh, that thing's firing bolt at me, so might as well take that out. It does take a couple of hits before we actually take down the lightning spire, whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? I don't know, probably not. Alright. You go down, take your gold. Choices. Whoops. I definitely should have probably killed you before I did that. Yeah. My everlasting problem. Not enough mana. I'm trying to be economical here on the potions. I haven't really... Okay, might as well pick that up. Mana potions, always useful. And we have this right here, which is a health shrine. Might as well. I mean, I didn't really need it, but hey ho.
I can't carry anymore.
I do like the way this map is designed. This particular map. And it feels a lot more like the Diablo 3 maps, where you kind of are limited as to where you can go. A bit more restricting, is that the word? Did I say that right? Anyways, you know what I mean. I feel like Diablo 2, in terms of the vast majority of the maps, you kind of have a bit of a choice as to where to go. It feels a lot bigger and wider, whereas with Diablo 3, it almost feels like it's like a narrow type of corridor path type of deal. I don't know if that makes sense, but something like this, if that makes, if you get what I'm saying. So it's kind of narrow. You kind of can only go in one direction or the other direction, whereas with the, let's call it world map for lack of better words, you kind of can go wherever you want. You still have limitations, but it just feels a bit more wider, not as narrow. Anyways, I'm sitting in fire, which is not good, but I don't really have anywhere to go. And always keeping an eye on my mana. So right now, as you can see, I've got one health potion and the rest is just mana potions. I am actually burning mana like crazy. I mean, I have always known that it would come to this point. See, one of the mistakes I did make as a teenager playing this game, oops, I did hit the microphone, my apologies there, I'm sure that did not sound very well, was that, say for example, if I was playing this back in the day when I was a teenager and didn't really know what the game was about, I would have probably put a lot of points into mana, not realizing that health is more important. And then basically as you progress to the game, where the game gets a bit more difficult, I would have really struggled. I think that was my mistake with the Necromancer, on top of the fact that I started with the summoning, so I did a lot of skeletons and everything, but then my skeletons weren't strong enough because I invested a lot of points in other useless attributes and stats. Again, I did not know. I played the game, it was good and I enjoyed it, and I struggled at one point, but it was still an enjoyable struggle. There we go, down he goes. Right, decisions. I'll go this way. Nope. Okay, we don't want to be here. We were here already. So I guess the only other option is down this way. It's really weird because it almost makes me doubt my sanity, if that makes sense, this particular level. I'm not quite sure if I've been there or not, or if I'm going in the right direction or not. Judging by the little floating symbol right there, I'm probably close to where I'm supposed to be. Oh, there's a lot of stuff coming towards me. Yeah, I think I'm in the right place. I remember seeing this in speedruns. The summoner. And he's burnt.
That couldn't have been Horizon. Poor wretch.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it.
Of the Tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal. But know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my Arcane Sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the Tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Horadrim, he might be called the Foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Horadrim relentlessly pursued the 3 across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the 3 to be vanquished, the Horadrim's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
Okay, that was a nice little story. Basically, there's 6 symbols here, and the one that's not here that we find on a tomb apparently is Tal Rasha's tomb. And I think that's pretty much it. We're going to do a bit of exploring. So we've got another little portal right here. Just going to quickly run around and see what we have. We've got some enemies, but I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I am trying to keep all the interesting bits in this episode, or per episode, if that makes sense. There we go. We have discovered all of the teleport locations. We have completed a quest. I don't know what the crack is with this. Okay, so I guess we just have to go and crack on with the rest of the quests, hand in a couple of things, and in the next episode we're going to carry on with this. I have a feeling we're getting mighty close to what would be a boss fight, so hopefully we can do that. So far so good. I have not had any deaths, so that is a positive.
Undoubtedly close to finding what he seeks. Find the Tomb of Tal Rasha before he frees the Lord of Destruction. I hope that this false summoner found peace in death. Unfortunately, it is more likely that he will be dragged down into hell by the demons he was bound to. Let this be a lesson to you. Demonic magic is a quick path, but its powers are seductive and deadly.
Alright then.
How may I help you?
Let's get rid of some things. I'm going to do some basic maintenance here in terms of clearing out my inventory and just arranging stuff. This will happen off camera, so join me in the next episode, as I'm going to end this one here, and in the next episode we'll crack on with where we leave off here, and hopefully we find the Tomb of Tal Rasha and all that good stuff. Until then, stay safe, folks.